Hi, welcome to my Big Brother channel. My name's Carol and I'm excited to talk about all things Big Brother with you guys. So of course the big question right now is if we're going to have a season 22. I can't believe we're already on season 22 first of all, but as we all know, it's our summer favorite show and we are all hoping that it will be on this summer, but we don't know. There's still a big question about whether this will be happening this summer or not. There's tons of rumors, of course, swirling around out there and tons of speculation, but CBS, as of now, has not confirmed anything yet. So we are waiting on pins and needles just to see what's going on. The chatter on the internet is that there will be season 22 this summer, and TMZ just announced on their website that they think there will be a season, and they have production sources saying that there will be. So I'm pretty confident that there will be one, but we will see. So hopefully, fingers crossed, and we will see what happens. But so then, if we do get a season, the next question is, what kind of season will it be? Well, of course, during COVID, it's kind of caused a glitch in a lot of production out in Hollywood, and fortunately for us, Big Brother is easier to film during this time than most other shows because it has a very short turnaround time with production, so it's very easy for them to put the show together on short notice. And also the house guests are usually sequestered. They are sequestered anyway, pretty much, so it kind of actually fits in perfectly with this time compared to other shows. So I think it's very doable. I think it's definitely something that can be done and hopefully will be done. So the word on the street is that there will be a season, and what's the next thing that we have to figure out? Well, what kind of cast we're going to have. Again, production was shut down during the filming. I heard like around May they stopped all casting for Big Brother. So it sounded like they were probably going to do a season with an all new cast. And then, of course, when COVID hit, they had to rethink that and shut down casting. So what's the next easiest thing to do? Of course, have an all-star cast. Makes it a little easier. All the cast has already done this before. Makes it a lot easier to get them in there, and they already know what to do. There's a lot shorter time frame than they have to prep everybody probably. They've already been vetted by the network, that kind of thing. So I think that's makes a lot of sense that it will be an all-star season. Which is good. I've actually been waiting for an all-star season. I know people have mixed feelings about this, hardcore Big Brother fans. Some people really want another all-star season, love the first all-star season. Other people just always want a new cast and aren't big fans of returning players. So it kind of depends on how you feel about that. But I've always liked to see players come back, so I think it'd be fun to have an all-star season. So another option would be maybe some returning players from past seasons, also mixed with some new cast members, which they kind of did before in the season where they had the coaches. So they had Dan and Brittany and Janelle and Mike Boogie come back and do coach some new players. So that was kind of a mix of some old new players. They've also brought, kind of done that before. I think Paul came back on a season with mostly new players. He was a returning player. So people had some way mixed feelings about that one. But so there's some options there, either all stars or maybe kind of a mixed cast. And then the other option would be, of course, an all new cast, which doesn't seem very probable with everything going on in the world right now. And like I said, with casting seeming to be shut down and just the rumors swirling around, and like a whole brand new cast doesn't seem like it's going to be what happens. So yeah, so those are the options. So if it does turn out to be all stars, what would be some options of names, like some names that have been floating around? Dan, of course, people love Dan. He was on, like I said, 2 seasons, and of course he did win once and came in runner-up the second time. And I think people love Dan. Most of the fans really love Dan. You know, he planned his own funeral. People thought that was epic, and I just think a lot of people would love to see him back for a 3rd time. But Dan actually just did a Twitch video because he does gaming streaming on Twitch, and he also put it on YouTube saying that he's making it sound like he's not returning, that he's going to do his Twitch channel all summer. So there was speculation because he had taken a break from his channels on social media and said he was going to have a big announcement. People thought that, oh, Dan's definitely coming back to Big Brother, but the announcement he just made recently on there seems to be that he's not coming back to Big Brother. He's going to just do his gaming all summer. So sounds like Dan's out unless he's misting us. And another thing, Derek, actually people would love to see Derek come back, I think. He was great. He was undercover cop. He won, and people just thought he was a great player. I feel like people think he's one of the all-time best players. So Derek, he's only played once so far, so I think he'd be a great choice to be a returning player. But Derek was on with Dan, and so they're obviously not in sequester right now. So the consensus on that is Derek and Dan are both out for returning. So those two names you could probably cross off the list. And then some other names would maybe be Brittany, although Dan did mention maybe interviewing Brittany this summer, so I'm not sure if she's, if he knows something or he doesn't. But so Brittany might be out, but I would love to see Brittany and Janelle. Of course, they were on Amazing Race together, so they, they've just been on recently on television on CBS. So I think they'd be kind of fun to come back. I don't know if either of them would want to do it again. They both have families, but I think those are options. So Brittany, maybe Danielle, maybe Danielle Reyes was another name that was getting tossed around, and she hasn't played for a long time, so I think that'd be fun to see her come back. So there's some names. Some people that probably, other people that probably definitely won't be returning would be Rachel Riley, who's always kind of, people love her or hate her. She's personally, I like her, but some people don't. She's kind of a, like I said, like a lover or hater kind of player. But she's of course won before, and she is pregnant with her second child with Brendan. So I think, so since Rachel's pregnant with her second child with Brendan, I think you could probably definitely cross Rachel off the list. And then also Jessica, who of course met Cody and married Cody from her season, is pregnant also with their second daughter. So I think that those two ladies you can probably cross off for sure. So I don't know, some other names just being tossed around. I just think that it'd be nice to get, I think it'd be nice to get like a mix of players that haven't played in a long time, and then also a mix of like players that were maybe more recently, like Josh was kind of thrown around even though he was a winner. I'm not sure how I feel about winners coming back. I feel like they've already won. It's kind of nice to have some people that were on before but haven't actually won. So Josh Martinez was kind of being thrown around as a name. Call's always tossed around as a name to possibly come back, and again, he's kind of one of those love him or hate him players. So anyway, I just kind of like to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments. If you want to comment and let me know what you think, who are some of your favorite players, and what you think if we're going to have a season this summer, and whether or not it's going to be all-stars. I'd like to hear some of your thoughts in the comments. If you want to leave a comment and let me know what you think. I hope you guys like my videos and subscribe to my channel, and again, like to hear your thoughts, so please chime in, let me know what you think, and I look forward to discussing hopefully a great season of Big Brother season 22. I can't believe it's been 20 years. I've been a fan since the beginning, and it's been 20 years. It was just the anniversary of the first episode 20 years ago, so I cannot believe that July 5th was the 20th anniversary of the first episode of Big Brother airing. So hoping we get the season this summer and we can keep it going and we can have a great discussion all summer. All right, thanks for watching and have a great day.